What's good, everybody, and welcome back to some more WWE 2K26 Universe Mode, and welcome to Monday Night Raw. We are on the 4th week of June, and the final week of June as a whole, as we are on the final stop to Night of Champions this Saturday, streaming live in real time on Saturday, June the 27th on YouTube. And after Night of Champions is over, we're gonna be on the road to our next premium live event, which is Evolution, an all-women's PLE, which will take place on Sunday, July the 12th on YouTube, the day after the Great American Bash PLE under the NXT banner on Saturday, July the 11th. And with that being said, we're going to go to the roster, go to the power rankings, and we're going to go through the top 10 superstars of the power rankings. Coming in at number 10, one half of the women's tag team champions, alongside Rhea Ripley of Rhiyo. Io Sky at number 10 actually takes the 10th spot for the power rankings this week on Monday Night Raw in Universe Mode. The Dutch Destroyer, Aleister Black at number 9, AJ Styles at number 8, Victoria at number 7. We've seen the former women's champion and future Hall of Famer make her NXT debut this past Tuesday in a fatal 4-way opening match. The Women's World Champion Liv Morgan of the Judgment Day at number 6. Speaking of the Judgment Day, the Irish Ace JD McDonough at number 5. Braun Breaker representing the Vision at number 4. The current NXT champion and a member of the Raw brand, Spike Ryan at number 3, as he takes the top 3 spot in the power rankings this week. Felicia at number 2, and the current World Heavyweight Champion, Sami Zayn at number 1, as he takes the top spot in this week's power rankings. We've seen Sami Zayn compete in the main event of SmackDown this past Friday against the MFT's very own JC Mateo. And it's time for the match card rundown for the final Raw before Night of Champions. Sami Zayn versus Femi to kick off Raw this week in one-on-one action. It's David versus Goliath when describing the opening match of Zayn and Femi. Triple threat action. The Prince of the Judgment Day, Finn Bálor, and the quote-unquote inspirational Myles Borne makes his Raw debut since being drafted from NXT during the WWE draft last month in May IRL, like on the 3rd week of May last month, and Spike Ryan. Aleister Black versus Drew McIntyre. The Dutch Destroyer with his wife, Zelina Vega, in his corner as Aleister takes on the always focused and determined Scottish Warrior. The Judgment Day's Dirty Dominik Mysterio with Liv in his corner, Liv Morgan that is, as he takes on Big Bronson Reed of the Vision with fellow Vision stablemate and teammate Braun Breaker in his corner. In the main event, women's tag team action. The Kabuki Warriors, Kairi, Sane, and Asuka versus Rhiyo. Rhea Ripley on the right, Io Sky on the left. Should be a great way to cap off the final Raw before a night of champions. And we're gonna wrap up the intro and get straight into the show. If you're new to my channel, make sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notifications bell so you don't miss out on new content just like this one. And with that being said, let's kick off Monday Night Raw right here and right now. And one final thing. Since we are live right now, feel free to reply in the chat while the show is happening. Now, let's kick off the final Monday Night Raw before Night of Champions right here and now. It is time to kick off Monday Night Raw in Cedar Rapids, Indiana. Because I'm pretty sure that's what the initials AI stand for. Indiana.
Top competitor around the world, Sami
Yeah.
Zayn.
Most likely what it stands for. But right now, here comes the current World Heavyweight Champion, Sami Zayn. And like I said earlier in the intro, when we went over the top 10, the first 10 power rankings for Monday Night Raw, Sami Zayn competed in the main event of SmackDown this past Friday against the MFT's very own JC Mateo.
Whether it's a crowd of 5 or 5 million, Sami Zayn
But
is gonna
right now,
in the ring.
here in Cedar
Rapids,
Rapids, Indiana, when the location graphic popped up on the screen like moments ago as Sami Zayn has made his entrance. He is in the ring. He is ready to go, flickering both of his wrists, which means he is ready to go and prepared as Sami should be as he takes on this man, the ruler Oba Femi, a former 2-time NXT champion and a former NXT North American champion, and the longest reigning championship reign with that belt, as Oba doing his patented strut to the ring, the only way Oba can.
Okay. Say the line.
No bread, no water, just me. Oh yes, man.
And the crowd is chanting for Oba.
We'll have to pull out all the stops against Sami because he will definitely do the same.
And a future star in the making and a major player in the company for years to come in WWE. As the ruler has made his dominant entrance, he is ready to go. Opening match to kick off Raw right here in Cedar Rapids, Indiana. Sami Zayn over Femi. The bell has been rung by referee Jessica Carr, and it is underway, folks.
That's when he gets stubborn and just keeps coming until he pulls off the impossible. Oh, yes, man.
That's Sami Zayn for you. There's absolutely no quitting this man once he sets his mind to something.
And then there is dominance personified over Femi across the ring. This is a man that looks like he was absolutely created for combat in the squared circle.
It's pretty incredible that a man his size moves the way that he does. The power, agility, and athletic prowess of Oba Femi are a massive hurdle for anyone to overcome. And a stomp to the gut. And he retaliates. Femi gets cut off.
Whatever you can do, I can do better. Count each shot landing with a little bit more venom.
And Sami Zayn reverses it.
Neither competitor shows any signs of letting go or slowing down here. This is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
Boom. The willpower. The sheer guts of these two. Oof. Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. The cheers.
Well, the only thing that keeping these two fighters cool. Oh, man.
And Oba's focus got a bit shaken there.
Yeah, Zayn put a little extra oomph into that one.
Testing the limits of that leg here.
There was a lot of strain placed on the leg. Going to be tough to recover from.
He goes for the quick pin. It's going to take more than that to keep him down.
No surprise there. He's still pretty fresh.
Spiked. Playing possum. Shoulders down. Oh, my. How in the world did he kick out of that?
Keeping a loss at bay for now.
Hooked him up. And a suplex.
As impressive as that was, it has to take something out of a smaller competitor.
He's got him here. He's got him up.
And as he stumbles up, he has no clue where he is.
Got them off their feet here.
Turning the throat there. Oh! Trying to bust up that arm, man.
A striking blow. And it's reversed.
Knee back of neck.
This could do it.
Axe handle from the middle rope.
Ripped in the hard way.
He's been put through the ringer tonight.
Big shift in energy on this one, and Sami Zayn looks completely renewed. Nice drop kick.
It connects from Sami Zayn.
Shoving him into the corner now.
Oh, stiff uppercut. Trying to end this match here and now.
Getting the shoulder up before two.
What a huge kick out from him there. His opponent has to be fuming, man.
Tossing them aside.
Landing with a bad thud there. Over Femi for the race. Isn't the finishing touch Femi needs?
He manages to kick out. What strength.
Oh my goodness, that is as
these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match.
Nice calf kick. Great elevation.
A little cockiness here from Zayn.
Zayn, the Luva kick in the corner. Bad spot for Femi.
Makes a cover. Amazing.
Somehow, some way, he's still in this one.
And Zayn is losing his mind right now.
My Lord.
Oh, just the power into a military press. Military press, knees to the midsection. He counters with a great reversal. Catching a drop kick. Ascending the ropes.
This could do it. With the greatest of ease.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
Femi able to evade.
Zayn held close. Slam! And Sami looks the worst he's looked all night after that.
No doubt about it. It is do or die for Sami at this point.
Knee right to the gut. Oh, look at the power. Go! Knees to the gut.
Turned it around and a kick to the midsection.
That catches over looking.
Settled in the corner now.
You've got to be impressed by the fight these superstars are showing right now.
This is really anyone's game right now. And that realization is only fueling them more.
Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around.
Dodges the attack by pushing off. Time to go for
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
From the bomb.
Signature offense from Sami. Zayn has this wrapped up.
celebrate all night long. And here's another look at what made that match so special.
Here is your winner, Sami Zayn!
A surprising upset here for Femi.
If there's anyone who's going to bounce back from a loss like this, it's Femi.
Sami Zayn picks up the win over the ever so dominant ruler Oba Femi to pick up the win and to kick off Monday Night Raw as a whole. As we are on the final stop tonight of Champions, and the action has just begun. It is time for our next matchup. Some triple threat action. Out first, here comes the Prince of the Judgment Day, Finn Bálor, a former two-time NXT champion,
The following contest is a triple
a
threat match.
former
Making his way to the
Universal
ring,
Champion, the first ever, and a former Intercontinental Champion, and is one half of the World Tag Team Champions, alongside fellow Judgment Day member and fellow Irishman in the Irish Ace in JD McDonough. And speaking of the Judgment Day, as Finn is making his entrance, we will see the Judgment Day's Dirty Dominik Mysterio, as he will be backed by Liv Morgan as he takes on the Auxilla Big Bronson Reed of the Vision with Braun Breaker in his corner.
You can just feel the confidence oozing from Bálor right here.
Finn Bálor has made his entrance. He is in the ring, ready to go, prepared. And here comes the next participant in this triple threat matchup, Myles Borne.
The inspirational Myles Borne standing on his own.
And his opponents, first, from Wilmington, North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, Myles Borne.
This man was born deaf, but you need only look at the crowd when Myles Borne makes his entrance. He has the support of the WWE Universe every time he competes.
He's already done them proud early in his career, and I think he's got a lot more career highlights ahead of him, too.
Myles Borne has made his entrance. And here comes the last participant in this triple threat puzzle. The current NXT champion and a member of the Monday Night Raw roster, Spike Ryan, is here. And here is the NXT champion himself.
From Richmond, Virginia, 217 pounds, the NXT champion, Spike Ryan.
So much talent, I cannot wait to see what's in store for tonight.
This guy lives to compete, so he'll be treating this match as if he were defending the title.
Spike Ryan is in the ring, has made his entrance. And here we go. Finn Bálor, Myles Borne, Spike Ryan, triple threat action. The bell has been rung, and here we go.
Every superstar for themselves here. It's going to be a fantastic fight, and there can only be one winner in a triple threat. That means you gotta do what you gotta do to ensure that one is you catch my meaning.
And this one might be headed ringside.
Opting for the too fancy here. Ouch.
The Shining Wizard. Ow.
He's able to sidestep out of that.
Sling blade.
Oh man, doing that in the whole leg, man.
The knee is so complicated, and that might have done some serious damage. Oh.
Textbook fireman's carry takeover.
When you're not concerned about the rules, you have to think your mind runs a little wild, Corey.
When there are no rules, there are no consequences. Just let that dark part of your mind take over and run wild.
Oh, he's got a sledgehammer. He's going to do some renovations. He's going to do some reconstructions. I love it, man.
Lifted way up. Oh, atomic drop. Right to the kidneys from behind.
Already he's taken on some damage.
Bálor really sent a message there.
Boom. Elbow to the stomach, trying to get that separation.
Bang! He finds a counter. Face buster.
Both arms hooked. There's the setup. There is his pedigree.
And he tosses him back in now. He goes for the cover.
He cuts off the pin. It's not over yet.
Oh, come on. That ain't right. I'll take some exceptions with that.
Oh, there's a response against Finn. Sling blade action.
As the
Myles a step ahead.
He could be looking for a submission here. Okay, a clutch luck. Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold. Finn searching under the ring, it seems.
Bringing out the kendo stick, and you know it's on now. Direct shot to the floor there.
His shoulders down. This could be it. Oh, still can't even keep him down for a 2 count.
Hoisted up high here.
Oh, I know that it's in the name of the move, but really talking about a true display of power there.
Kendo stick impact. Up to what's already forming from that kendo shot.
shining wizard to rearrange your face.
Oh, a malfunction at the junction.
Being set up in the corner for something. Call him disrespectful. I'll call him bold. In your face and unafraid.
Bron has set his target.
Turning the tables. He's absorbing a lot of damage here.
This deep into a triple threat, you're lucky if you're still standing.
Suplex.
Oh.
Rearranging the face with a stomp.
Up they go.
That'll jam your tailbone.
Gotta love a man who lets his opponent know exactly who's in charge here.
He gets into the ring.
Wow, picture perfect moonsault.
Shoulders down. Does he have it?
And Spike Ryan picks up the win in this triple threat bout against Myles Borne and Finn Bálor of the Judgment Day.
What a tremendous effort from all three superstars involved in this hard-hitting triple threat.
To win a triple threat match, you need incredible skill, instincts, or luck. Dare I say, tonight's winner showed all three in victory.
Spike Ryan, the current NXT champion, has picked up the triple threat victory. It is time for our next matchup here on Raw. It is time for some one-on-one action here on Monday Night Raw. Here comes the Dutch Destroyer, Aleister Black, as he is accompanied to the ring by his wife, Zelina Vega.
Both physically
and mentally.
A one-time NXT champion, was undefeated on the NXT brand in 2017 to 18 to Aleister Black being a member of the Monday Night Raw brand since being drafted from the Blue brand SmackDown, his former home, to his now current home on Monday Night Raw since the draft back in May during the earlier episodes of this brand new season of Universe Mode in WWE 2K26. His first Raw match, Universe Mode wise, was against Rey Mysterio. And Aleister Black will face his opponent that will make his entrance in mere moments after. So yeah, Aleister Black has been on a bit of a roll here on Monday Night Raw. And the opponent he's about to take on is this man, the Scottish Warrior, the always laser focused and determined Drew McIntyre.
Weighing in at 285 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
I consider this man one of my oldest friends. We came up together in Europe and trained together in WWE Developmental. I saw this man's potential from day one.
Did you know he would become this bitter, this vindictive? He's even pointed it at you, Wade.
Well, tensions ride high when you compete at Drew's level. I will let bygones be bygones for now.
Just look at this man. Drew McIntyre is a machine.
Drew McIntyre has made his entrance, ready to go. And here we go. One-on-one action here on Monday Night Raw. Aleister Black, Drew McIntyre, the bell has been rung, and it is underway, folks.
Unsettling presence. Whenever Aleister Black is in action, every time we see him, it's like he becomes more ominous, leaning further into the darkness.
Yeah, and I just want to point out that it still only seems like we've only seen a small part of what he's truly become. It's scary when you think what will happen when he completely embraces the darkness inside.
And you better believe that Drew McIntyre is intending to send a message here tonight. Not just to his opponent, but to everyone in the locker room. He will do whatever he has to get what he wants.
Yeah, we've seen how low Drew is willing to go to send that message. He has what it takes to do things the right way, but he chooses to do things his way. With the counter. Heading out, but needs to be referee's count.
Well, Black gets caught with a counter.
Oh, man.
The running Meteora. Quickly hoisting him up. Snap pile driver.
Just think of the strength it takes to deliver that move, driving you down into the ground.
Just stomping every single part of his body.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stomp someone like that.
Blast off through the air and connects.
What a crushing impact on the outside. Kids, do not try that at home.
Aleister's feeling it now. This fight's pumping him up.
Into a neck breaker. The sheer rage boiling inside Drew McIntyre at all times can be a potent tool in the ring. Is that what gets him the win here, Corey?
There it is. He could end it here.
Only a 1 count before the kick out.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
Oh, man, look at this. It's like he's got 8 arms and feet. A flurry of brutality.
Drew anticipated that one.
Waist lock. Able to counter. Look at fighting out
From the opposition. Attacking the body.
Oh, the moonsault connects. Straight into the pin. Gets the shoulder up and one.
Strong kick out, but you have to wonder if he can keep it up.
He's looking to go high risk from the top.
Lift off. You gotta be kidding me.
That could have been an absolute disaster.
Lucky for them, they got all of it. Carry the opposition. What's the thought here?
Oh, my gosh.
Aleister had that well started. That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys.
You come asking for a fight with the Dutch Destroyer, and you'll receive outcomes like we saw right there.
And he gets set back into the ring.
He needs to get in the ring.
Pin attempt. Here it is.
Big kick out.
He's still in the fight, but for how much longer?
McIntyre staggering, can barely find his feet.
Left foot hospital, right foot graveyard.
Aleister Black might have this wrapped up.
Hangs on by a thread.
McIntyre's been taken to the deep waters, but he's proven to be someone nearly impossible to keep down.
Black now needs to dig deeper into his weapon.
This is turning into a brawl. Bam! No end in sight to this exchange. Blow after blow. Test of endurance at this point.
No wonder's holding back here. Going all out. Man, they're really running it into each other.
Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury. And this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it.
You can just see their arm is getting heavy after
Rapid fire shots. Power superstar backing down. And that'll end this exchange right there.
Left foot hospital, right foot graveyard.
And it is
Completely out of it.
he's still in this fight.
Absolute defiance from the Highlander. McIntyre finding a way out of the pinfall.
Look at Black now in an unfamiliar position. Not many men have survived a killing blow from the Dutch Destroyer. And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
McIntyre's going to have to figure something out.
The Scottish Warrior looking for the double under.
Future shot DDT.
McIntyre wreaking havoc with his knockout power. The countdown has begun. McIntyre might have him.
Looking for the pin. He put him away. He picks up the win.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre is your winner tonight.
I think Black is going to come back and avenge this one.
Drew McIntyre picks up the victory over Aleister Black here on Monday Night Raw in singles action. It's time for our next matchup. More one-on-one action.
Take a look at true love.
You gotta be kidding me.
Here comes the Judgment Day's Dirty Dominik Mysterio with Liv Morgan in his corner. And despite Liv's entrance graphics playing instead of Dominik's, but it is what it is. Nothing wrong with that.
We've seen before that some women can't tame Dirty Dom's wild heart.
As this is a David versus Goliath type match, when describing Dirty Dominik Mysterio of the Judgment Day versus Big Bronson Reed of the Vision with Braun Breaker in his corner. I used that exact same term earlier in the intro when describing the Sami and Oba opening match that kicked off Raw several moments ago. But we are getting another David versus Goliath type match here on Raw. Dirty Dom versus Big Bronson Reed here on Raw. It's the Judgment Day versus the Vision being represented by its faction members. And with that being said, here comes the man that Dirty Dom will be facing in this matchup. Big Bronson Reed of the Vision. And here comes Braun Breaker by his side.
The entire locker room needs to take notice because Reed and Breaker have put them on notice. They now have all the power in WWE in the palms of their hands. Never has there been such power, such dominance in such a cohesive unit.
Yeah, they're united all right. They're both equally great at being backstabbing traitors.
Please. The entire world knew that these men would take the power that was rightfully theirs the moment they knew they could. There's no backstabbing involved. They'll look you right in the face when they hit you with a spear and a tsunami.
One-on-one action here on Raw once more. The Judgment Day's Dirty Dominik Mysterio. Big Bronson Reed of the Vision. The bell has been rung. And here we go, folks.
Latino cheat. God knows if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Yeah, well, let's see how Dom tries to cheat and weasel his way out of hard work in this one.
Then there's Big Bronson Reed, a man who is all about the simple things in...
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied. Floats over into the... He's got to pry his way out of this submission and does. Oh, man, check out this power.
He's got the shoulders down. Oh, flips the leverage, shoulders down. Counters. Cover. It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
At this point, no way that was going to keep him down.
Pressure on the windpipe. All's fair in love and war, gentlemen. I saw nothing but effective offense.
And you've really got to keep your head on a swivel when you're in a match against Dominik Mysterio. There's simply no low Dominik won't stoop to. Kid's a real scumbag.
Enough, Cole. Dirty Dom's not afraid to do whatever he needs to do to get the W.
That's not scumbaggery. That's being a smart competitor. At least you're right about keeping your head on a swivel around Dom. That's also being a smart competitor.
That gets reversed on Reed.
Locking up.
They're working their way out and reaching into a side headlock. Flying forward.
And a quick pin attempt. He throws his shoulder up before two.
And he had no real trouble getting his shoulder up there.
And gets sent right into the corner.
Scoop slam sets things up. He's climbing to the top.
Bronson Reed.
Look ringside now because this manager's doing something very suspicious.
Did Bronson get all of it? Two.
Kick out at two.
I can't believe he kicked out of that.
And I think to get the pinfall, you have to try that maneuver one more time. And he's finally found an answer to this offensive storm.
Time now for Dominik to get his energy up and claw back into the fight. Oh, like a projectile, right on target.
He breaks the ref's count after one.
Sending a huge message kicking out of that.
Oh, that hurt. What a counter. Crash landing. He has to be in a world of hurt here.
This match finally really taking its toll. Who knows how much further this thing will go now?
And follows it up with a crushing senton. Unfeasible movement and a running senton connects. Oh, the splash connecting.
Gets the knees up. Incredible wherewithal. Wheelbarrow Hurricane Rana. Very nice takedown.
Mysterio with a Michinoku driver. That might have put it away. Two. He kicks out at two.
They may not have too much left, but they at least had enough to kick out there.
Heading to the top turnbuckle now.
Dominik Mysterio.
Splash! Bronson's in a terrible predicament.
No way.
I'm pretty sure everyone in the building thought that was going to be the end of it. Myself included.
Big move, but it's still unable to end this. DDT. He's finding himself in some territory he does not want to be in.
Stamina coming into play. Could be getting a little tired.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other. With a jagged edge.
Absolutely crushing display of power from the big Aussie.
Bronson Reed.
Here we go. Cover. Two.
Big Bronson Reed with the win over Dirty Dominik Mysterio
Your winner,
via a tsunami.
Dominik Mysterio with a frustrating loss here.
Big Bronson Reed came out here to make a statement and take that W by any means necessary.
Here comes Asuka and Kairi Sane.
Two dangerous competitors, even more dangerous together.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On their way to the ring, Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors.
It is time for our main event on Monday Night Raw. Some women's tag team action. The Kabuki Warriors, who already have made their entrance, and they are about to get into the ring. The Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka on the right, Kairi Sane on the left. They have been a tag team since 2019, and since then has held the women's tag team championships multiple times. In 2019, 24 during their run in Damage Control, and for the final time in 25 to 26 when they lost them to this team in real life. Rhiyo. Here comes Rhea Bloody Ripley. One half of Rhiyo and one half of the women's tag team champions, alongside the genius of the Sky and one of the best women's wrestlers in the world in Io Sky. As the Eradicator, the Nightmare, Mommy herself, Rhea, is making her entrance. Rhea Ripley has been in the WWE for nearly a decade by this point. Made her debut in the first ever Mae Young Classic in the mid-summer of 2017. Has made like notable career highlights ever since. And fast forward to right now, 26, this year, Rhea Ripley is one of the most popular superstars on the women's roster, male or female for that matter. Rhea has done it all. Multiple championship reigns in NXT UK, NXT, the main roster, and vice versa. Has been a part of absolute banger women's matches at WrestleMania. Those being against Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 39 in the triple threat match at Mania 41 in Vegas, along with Bianca Belair and the woman, her tag team partner, Io Sky, who was the women's world champion at the time. And the other half of the women's tag team champions and the other half of Rhio is making her entrance, making her way to the ring. Io Sky, is there anything else that needs to be said about this once in a lifetime generational talent? Io Sky has won multiple championships in her native of Japan, has won championships in NXT, the main roster, whether it's singles, tags, singles again. But right now, it is time for our main event, women's tag team action. The Kabuki Warriors, Rhio, the bell has been rung, and here we go, folks.
Decorated in her own right, it seems like Kairi will do whatever Asuka deems necessary, despite Kairi's better judgment.
Despite their somewhat tenuous relationship at times, the Kabuki Warriors have been successful in their time as a team. It seems like once the bell rings, any sort of hesitation is pushed aside, and they're able to get the job done. San Francisco has seen its fair share of epic encounters, guys. It's limited here. And she kicks out. Maybe she knew that wasn't going to put her away, but it definitely kept her down for a beat. She countered that into her own offense. Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here. Leaning on the turnbuckle here. Sane fell right into that one. What's coming next? Back suplex. Very nice. Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and tossing them aside.
And that can knock the wind out of you in addition to just bruising the body. Wants to finish this.
Incoming.
Oh! and that mistake could change the complexion of this match.
Bam! There's that big roundhouse kick.
Jaw-locking forearm.
The damage is starting to affect her.
Ripley's not playing nice right now. This is that take-no-prisoners attitude we talked about earlier.
Ripley gets her back. Face buster. She can end it here.
Oh, somehow.
Making sure this one doesn't end there.
And a well-timed counter. She's tied up. DDT.
Put her in the corner. Something's coming.
Dueling reversals. Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Now down into the cover. Making the save. Just in time.
That's how it's done. Rules be damned.
A malicious attack across the throat.
Prime example of working smarter, not harder. That's what I say.
Suplex. Picture perfect.
And it had to have taken maximum effort to lift their opponent like that.
Fights out of it with the elbow to the gut.
Whip back into the ring. Being placed in the corner here.
Dismantling the arm in the corner.
Gotta hurt. Not a whole lot you can do with a bum wing, guys. Oh, that can make an opening for her. And Asuka gets stopped in her tracks.
Hit hard with the drop kick.
The cover. She's going for it. She breaks the count quick.
Her toughness really shining through here.
That's one of my all-time favorites. The octopus strike. Oh, this is unique. Oh, man, what a counter. Great escape. Face first off the knee.
Stopped with a stiff back over.
Razor's edge.
Just like that, Asuka evades.
Foreman suplex.
Barely getting to her partner.
Big counter by Sky. Hung out to dry.
Placing her in the corner here.
Tag.
These two work so well together.
Big hip toss. Kicks. Bam. Uh-oh. And slides right out of the precarious situation.
These two trading counters, an absolute masterclass.
Hoisting their opponent to the top rope. Looking to take it high risk here. Precarious position for both athletes from the very top rope.
Big avalanche Spanish spot. Oh my God.
This fight is reaching a fever pitch. Neither competitor will allow this one to end.
Watching these superstars try to one-up each other has really been something special.
Face buster. And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
It's deep waters in this tag match, but I don't see any sign of quit yet. Kick. She manages to maneuver herself out of harm's way.
I have an idea for my direction if that's okay.
Uh-oh, here it comes. Inverted Alabama slam. Getting tagged in. Oh, what a kick. It could be all over here. She breaks the last count.
Somehow they still manage to have enough energy for a relatively quick kick out.
Uh-oh. Ooh, and fights back. She turns it around with the reversal.
Answer after answer for each other's offense. Prove these superstars have done their homework.
Placing her against the turnbuckle. And Rhiyo gets pounced on.
These two are...
Wait a second here. Submission about to be applied. Rhiyo can't let this happen. Oh, my God.
Will it get counter? Yes. Not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here. Asuka retaliates. Oh, man. Both feet crashing down.
Smashed with a forearm. Grabs their opponent by the ankles.
Still only got one.
Holding on. What?
Here's the cover. Is it enough?
Wait, look at the feet. The feet are on the ropes.
She wasn't even down for one. She's got so much spirit.
Let Cheyenne and the other girls do their own thing, and I would love to possibly reform the Empire of King with Asuka and Kairi Sane if possible.
Hold the opponent right here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute.
This spells doom for Rhio Sky.
Turn it into a pin. This could be it.
There's two. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Taking advantage of the opportunity. 2 count. Got it. No, just a 2.
Good Lord, scared.
Calculated the next big move.
Absurd amount of agility.
Thanks, man.
Placing her in the corner. What a counter. Just like that. She turned it around.
No problem, man.
A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off. Hoisted up, double underhook. Weaves out into a clothesline.
Or better yet, you can keep the name as the Kabuki Warriors to make it easier for you.
Targeted drop kick to the knee joint.
And Sky covers. This could do it. She still fights out in one.
She's still going. She's ready for more.
And Rhiyo gets reversed. A Sane catch.
Let's do it.
Big place in that tree of woe.
Counters.
Yay, thumbs up.
Driven into that corner. What are we going to see?
Lands a timely reversal. Kairi gets waylaid.
Oh, multiple.
3 Shote's land. Satellite DDT. Uh-oh. Giving them the slip just in time. There's Kairi turning the table.
Placing her against the turnbuckle here.
Tag made. Double team coming. Up to the top rope. Way up high.
Was that enough to take out Asuka? Following up with a pin.
There's 2. She kicks out with force.
Incredibly close call, but she's still in this one somehow.
All eyes focus on this absolute war. In this business, it truly does not get more masterful than this.
Tiger suplex.
She tagged out.
Facebuster.
And Rhea Ripley looking to hype herself up here.
Kick right to the stomach. Smash with a knee, and then capped off with a lariat. We could be close to the end of the line for Asuka. Catches the kick.
Another reversal. Eye for an eye here.
Very good, bud. Wait a minute.
Razor's edge.
Nicely done. Managing to save themselves there.
Fierce combination. Rhea's looking for the final exclamation.
Tagging out to safety.
Rhea Ripley.
Connects with a riptide. Does that put Rhea out on top?
2. What a kick out at 2. Sane displaying a great amount of fortitude. Almost an act of instinct to kick out of that. Ripley needs to become a little bit more brutal to close this one out.
Oh, looks like we're going to drop that power bomb, but wait a minute.
Fighting out of it. Ooh, forearm shot to the face.
Leaning against the turnbuckle now.
Whipped right into the knees. Asuka shoulders her down. Stopping the ref's count at 2.
This has been a hard-fought match. The calls are only going to get closer.
And just eating a knee. Matches the arm into a takedown. Armbar applied. Now both arms. Looking for a counter. And figures a way out of the submission.
Ooh, a bit of the sweet science there, man.
Set down with a bulldog instead.
Getting chopped down with the axe handle.
Oh, hard stomp.
Backing her into that corner now.
Tag. Oh.
A little call and response from the nightmare to the WWE Universe.
Oof, just stomping away at the arm.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Razor's edge.
She manages to reverse it.
Gotta find a way back to the ring immediately.
And she slides her back to the mat.
And she manages to beat the count.
Suplex. Asuka gets tagged in.
Double knees direct.
She put in her work. Now she's looking for the payoff.
The Kabuki Warriors with the win over Rhiyo, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky.
Kairi, Sane, the Kabuki Warriors.
And these two really do make the perfect pair.
Each of these women could contend for a title alone, but together, they may never lose a match.
And that is going to do it for this week's edition of Monday Night Raw, as we are on the final stop before Night of Champions. This Saturday, streaming live on YouTube in real time on Saturday, June 27th. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed all of the action you've seen, make sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notifications bell so you don't miss out on new content just like this one. I will see all of you tomorrow for NXT on Tuesday, since we're still on the road to the Great American Bash on July the 11th on Saturday. And I will see all of you, my viewers, for SmackDown this upcoming Friday, the final SmackDown before Night of Champions. And as always, and until then, signing out.